maximum intolerance. So all attributed say forgive and forgiveness appears because previously for small matter you get irritated. After having realization, after having spontaneous conviction, nothing has been happened. No irritation. Whatever happens in a small thing appears in your experience. You will be completely calm and quiet. Exceptional tolerance will come, exceptional blissfulness. And they will say, all desire will be disappears. No desire. No mind, no ego, no it happens spontaneously. That is called spontaneous conviction. You will be completely free, even though you are using this body, either male or female, you remain unconcerned with the body knowledge. You are using body as a temporary thing, just like using something, say, instrument or something like that. It happens spontaneously. That is the conviction, spontaneous conviction. Understanding is quite, I understand, I am not body. It is not so easy. And for which, again I am repeating, meditation is the basic thing. You have to devote some time. Some time is at least 1 hour. If it's considered 24 hours, if it's 1 hour. What 1 hour you are doing? Just to try to identify unidentified identity within you. I was not body, I am not body, I am not going to remain body. That reality will be absorbed totally within you. So even if we are living in this world, as a male or female, or you are unconcerned with the body activity, it happens. Complete peacefulness will be there. And it's very simple. Only Nama Mantra is playing very, very good part. Through Nama Mantra, you are hammering yourself. So slowly, silently and permanently, all this desire, all this expectation needs to be dissolved. You're completely free, completely silent. So understanding at intellectual level is not sufficient. Because everything within you. Spirituality, reality is not separate from you. So far we are measuring ourselves in body form, therefore we are not able to identify ourselves in real sense. If you are not identify ourselves in real sense, whatever you are doing, if you approach thousands of masters, if you read thousands of books, you will not help you. Some people coming, 50 years I am doing spirituality, 30 years I am doing spirituality. What you are doing? The subtle ego is there. I am doing something. You are not doer. There is no deed. Nothing is. So, first stage, your body identity is supposed to be dissolved totally spontaneously. It happens. Nothing is impossible. You are getting courage. So, there only don't be any play of the words. Spiritual words, we are playing with the spiritual words. Atma, Paramatma, so many, thousands of words. We are created language, we are giving meaning to the language, not to struggle with the language. Since somewhere I am saying that, why this, why you, they are the words. Just for conversation, just for sharing the reality knowledge. We are nothing. See what was there prior to beingness? In language was there. No I was there, no you, there was he, she, it, did, nothing was there. No concept of God, no master, no disciple, no devotee, no deity. Nothing was there. After leaving body, what remains? You got lot of knowledge, a master of knowledge, okay. Will that knowledge will be held at time during the body? What is use of that knowledge? What do you mean by knowledge? Just to identify oneself in real sense. We identify ourselves in body from that illusion. It's the open fact. So everything starts from everything end within you. As I told that Everything came out of nothing, everything dissolved within nothing. Your presence was there but not any form, your formless presence. After leaving body, your presence will be there, not in form. Just like so many houses have collapsed. What of the fate of the sky, space? Sky is not dying, there is no death, no birth. So death and birth concepts about dissolve. All desire will be dissolved. It happens. We are having subtle desires. So instead of studying the spirituality, try to digest that spirituality within you. Spirituality is not separate from you. So far we are measuring ourselves in body form, or counting ourselves in body form, spirituality will be different. The moment spirituality absorbs, and that state, there is no I, there is no you, he, she, nothing is there. No God is there, no master is there, no disciple, no devotee, nothing is there. Therefore I told it, except you are selfless, if there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatma. All needs, requirement, desire came along with the body. Where is the desire prior to beingness? Everything dissolves along with the body. What remains? Yes?
Master, is it
Yes, yes.
is it best to stop reading like your book or Nisargadatta's books, or is it best to stop reading that at some point?
Not to stop reading, you read it.
Read? Oh.
You can read books, but you are reading your biography, your. When you are reading certain books, suppose this is a story given by from birth to day, living Sandy's biography. Oh, it's my biography. It is my story. You read it in that way. Somebody wrote some biography on your life without your knowledge. When you came across with such book, oh, it's my biography. Like that, when you're reading any Raman Maharshi there, Nisargadatta Maharaj, so many masters are there. Language differs. But what they wanted to convey, there are so many spiritual books are there. Don't think this is subtle body, this body, that body. What to do that bodies? Where are the bodies prior to beingness? 4 bodies are there, this body. What to know, what to do after this body? See, the principle behind the spiritual knowledge, this body belongs to 5 elements. You are projector of these 5 elements. Where are the 5 elements prior to beingness? The sky is there. Please come. Sky is there, earth is there, wind is there, sun is, light is there. So all these 5 elements came along with this body. Where are the 5 elements prior to beingness? After leaving body, any elements, you know? Nothing. So all knowledge, whatever knowledge you have, it is all along with the body. So how to play with the words? All spiritual words are indication, inviting attention. No form is there. Prior to being any form was there? We are not knowing who am I. To say I am, some presence is required. With that I prior to beingness. That conviction, not I'm talking understanding, that conviction supposed to be appear spontaneously, for which you have to undergo strict meditation. It's the only source. No any exercise, no torturing of the body. You're not required to go anywhere, any temple. You're not required to go any master also. Approach your own master. You are neglecting your own master. You are measuring yourself in body form, that master. Knowledge everywhere. Knowledge not. That is called realization. Because it is unidentified, invisible, anonymous identity. There is no name. You can't see, you feel it. What you see, it is illusion. Through which you see, it is reality. Entire world projected out of that sheer individual sphere within you. Entire world projected out of invisible sphere within you. You can't guess. Mind, ego, intellect disappears. These are functioning elements. It is not bad. But if you use excessively mind, ego, intellect, it will be bad. They say that anything excess is a poison. So have your own responsibility, not to neglect your body, not to neglect your family. Do your job, do your duties. Oh, I'm a spiritual man, how can I do so? Because you are final truth. And therefore spontaneous conviction is supposed to be appearance. With the result, you remain unconscious with the world, untouched with the world, also with all concepts. All desire will be dissolved. No desire will be there. Please come. And therefore, spiritual courage is required to accept the realities. A reality not separate from you. And therefore, I am again repeating that meditation is the only source. With the intellect, we can understand, it's okay. Sorry. Why knowledge is required? Because I forgot the identity. What do you mean by knowledge? Just to identify ourselves. Simple. After identifying also, identify disappears. Through various words, I am trying to convince the invisible listener within you, which is formless. Because you are a central point of this world. For a moment, presence is not there. What is the value of this body? What is the value of the knowledge? Where was that knowledge prior to beingness? What is the use of that spiritual knowledge after leaving the body? Sorry.
गरम पानी आना बाबा थोड़ा
There's thousands of questions are there. Answer within you. The only one answer. If you are selfless, there is no God. No Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatma. They are all concepts. Appear upon your presence. Even I am Brahman also concept appear upon your presence. Presence does not know I am presence. And therefore, instead of studying spirituality, try to observe what you listen. The listener's truth, listener's identity. Because this body is an opportunity for you. Don't waste time. It's invaluable. The presence is invaluable. Through body you can identify my I. It's a common presence and body. Presence touch with the body, you say I. It's like a matchbox and stick. Fire is everywhere. The moment that matchbox and stick click each other, you see fire. Where that fire gone? Hell or heaven? The moment invisible presence touch with the body, you say I. Where that I prior to beingness? So be practical. Not a lot of theory. You don't have to go to study any spiritual books. 5 elements are there, these bodies are there, 4 bodies are there. Why to use up that 4 bodies in all this thing? Subtle body, this body, consciousness, unconsciousness, awareness. So only playing with the words. Do not get happiness out of that. It's called entertainment. Momentary spiritual entertainment. What is use of a spiritual science? It's what it says. You are separate from all these 5 elements. The moment the presence appear, all the entire world projected, including all 5 elements. You are father of 5 elements. Where is the sky prior to beingness? Let's give you a simple example. In dream you see everything, correct? You're sleeping. You're deep sleep. You see sky, you see moon, you see sun, you see ocean, you see so many people. Till today you might have seen thousands of dreams. Till today you might have seen thousands of dreams. What has happened to that? All those people you've seen in dream. How the dream would projected. You are there and there only. So it's a long dream world. But what happens? Lot of desires are there. I want this thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Recently I come through with this thoughts mentioned in some Facebook something. The human being while being not brought along with his pockets. After living, you're not having any pockets. What to fill the pockets in between? That means, prior to beingness, nothing was there. Not so much desire, not so much greed is there. I want this, I want this, I want this. Who want all this? For what? How long we are going to use all these things? Temporary reliefs. Money is there, sex is there, publicity is there. So many things are there, so many material causes are there. So be firm. The firmness is most important. And for which you must have strong faith within you and your master, whosoever will be your master. But master is not any form, it's a formless master. Not this is form. Invisible identity within the master and invisible identity, so-called disciple, is not separate. So one understands the bodies are different. So reality is not impossible. Yes?
Master, the conviction, spontaneous conviction can happen at any time. It doesn't necessarily happen during meditation. Is that correct?
It happens spontaneously after having the conviction, after having all the dissolved body knowledge. The moment body knowledge dissolves, this is food body, it's food body. So for supplying food and water, it's who is acting this body? Who is talking from this body? Who is experiencing from this body? Who is listening from the body? Who is thinking from the body? Say I am talking something about spirituality. The invisible listener it is analyzing the words without your knowledge. Raising comes questions. Who is that questioner? It's very, very interesting thing. Go deep and deep and deep in self, you will find blissfulness. So that I.
Master, deeper and deeper into meditation. You're talking deeper and
After
deeper.
having meditation, through that meditation words,
Mm-hmm.
all the concept will be dissolved, so melted. Body identity will be dissolved. And you will see within yourself, my beingness is everywhere in every being. My presence is everywhere. That spontaneous conviction will appear within you. So I am not asking you to neglect your family members. What your job is, do your job. Do your duties. Carry all responsibilities. But at the same time, there should be conviction. I have nothing to do with all these things. As if you are acting in some drama. I will give you a simple example. You are acting in a drama, you are doing some role. You are doing a very nice role. People are, oh, at that time you are knowing that I have nothing to do with this role. I have to act for 3 hours only, or 2.5 hours, or 2 hours. Like that, you have to convince yourself. Knowledge is there. Lot of knowledge is there. In the light of that knowledge, reality, you have to convince where I stand. What I want exactly. I am meditating, I am doing bhajan, I am doing all these things, I am reading so many books, I am approaching so many masters. How extent it will be useful for me? Where I stand? Who want all these things? What is the purpose behind that? Because we are not peaceful, we are not happy. Everything is with us. No happiness is there. No peacefulness is there. Always there is tension. Mostly that fear of the death. Why this? Because we are not identifying ourselves real sense. We are not having any experience of death and birth. And as you know, this what is the time limit of this body? Sorry. You're a small child, grown up as a young man, you're a woman, and then old man, and then some other day willing to leave the body. Is your identity. So be fearless. After having the conviction, you'll be fearless. Oh, let anything happen. Because I am unborn. The allegations, you have taken birth and you are going to die. There was spiritual science. If at all you have to compare just like a sky. Sky does not have sky. So into individual presence does not have individual presence. We are using I, you, he, she, it. It's a language, just for conversation. And therefore I told that not to play with the spiritual words. Who is you, who is I? Okay, just for understanding.